Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World. Tonight I'm making this little tea bag gift for my October customers, and it's just a nice little package that holds 2 tea bags, and you just simply open the top of it and there's 2 pockets inside, and you can just see I haven't closed up the sides, I've kept it open, and it's just the ribbon that's holding it together, so it just makes a nice little fancy pocket. And inside there's 2 wee envelope type packages to hold the separate tea bags. So I'm going to show you how to make it. It simply closes up again by slipping your lid, I couldn't get the word for that at all, back in, and I folded it over so you'd see the double-sided pattern and simply did thank you. And I used my lovely little polka dot ribbon, which I'm nearly out of, so we'll have to get again, but I did order it in vanilla, so I have some vanilla. So anyway, let's do it. First of all, you're going to need some DSP, and I have went with a piece of the lovely Share What You Love DSP. It's just beautiful. It's all like pearlized. It's just lovely. Really nice for a gift. And for the inside, I'm going to go with a piece of 6-inch square DSP from the 2018 to 20 in colours to make the wee pockets. So I thought it matched pretty well. It's a bit of mint macaron, I think, in both of them there. So first of all, get your 6x6 inch, fold it in half, and then simply cut it down here at 3 inches. I have my cutter here beside me. A squeaky cutter. So we've cut that at 3 inches. So it's left us with 2 pockets. So we now want to cut 1 inch off one side, just here, 1 inch off both the pockets, sorry. So that leaves us with 2 nice wee pockets here, and in order to get in the inside, you can't really see because I haven't opened up, but I'm going to cut a wee bit away there using my 1.5 inch circle punch. So just line it up where how deep you'd like it yourself and punch. And that gives you the wee opening that you want for easy grip on your tea bag. So do that for both. And then we're just going to use our wet glue and pop that down. And I think it's a good idea to put your tea bag in when you're popping it down, so you know that it's going to hold the bulk of the tea bag. So I'm just going to put a slight little line of wet glue down each side, just very slightly down the side. I just wanted to hold it and no more. Keep your tea bag in and fold it over. Just don't stick your tea bag. But I think it helps to manage the bulk of the tea bag and keep it still in the right place. It only takes seconds to hold it, and that tea bag should slip in and out nicely. Yep, happy enough with that. So just do the same on the other side. I have a different tea bag. This is a herb one and one's just Twinings tea. So they'll have a choice depending on what they like themselves. Some people don't like, I don't like herbal tea. Ugh. I should, but I don't. So just do the same again, pop it in the centre, fold it over and line it up. It just gives it a nice wee fold. Now, hopefully they've both taken, so we'll leave them to the one side and we'll do our scoring on the holder itself. So, on the 11-inch side, sorry, did I tell you, the measurements of this is 11 inches by 3 3/4. So, on the 11-inch side, we want to score it at 1 inch 4 inches, 4.5, 5, and then 9. And that's all scoring you need to do. Oops. So we know this wee bit at the top where the first mark is your turnout. So that's just for a wee fancy edge. Excuse me. And if you like, you can round the corners as I've done here. Just use your envelope punch board and pop them in. So that one's folding out, so you know this is the inside. So fold that one up. And the next one is concertina style, so fold it down. And then the next one is up. And that gives you the wee layers to put your tea bags into. And then the last one is going to be your fold over the top. That's going to get tucked in. And you can also round the edges on that, but we are going to trim it a wee bit anyway. So pop it in, give it a wee round. Now because we're going to be threading a bit of ribbon to either side of this, it means this is going to be too broad to tuck in. So what you want to do is chop it off just slightly. So mark on your pocket with your pencil where you want to put. Go into the center of this line here and mark where you're going to punch your hole. And just do the same at the other side. And now you know that that's going to be like a centimetre, I'd say. So go to here and mark a centimetre. Just to one side of the centimetre, actually, just to make sure you get enough room. No, sorry, mark it here. Twit. You obviously don't want to cut. I'm trying to figure out now which space. Since I cut it from the corners off, it's kind of messing it up. So it's okay to be broad there, but you need it to narrow in. So let me Pink Patricia come on. So measure 3 from that roughly there. Same at the other side. Go to 3 wee marks on your ruler, which is what, 3/16. And then go and mark that from there down to the corner, that line. So you're just trimming in the holder or the fold over bit and nothing else. Same at the other side, just to that first fold and out to the line where you marked it. And then just with your scissors trim it. That's why I didn't trim the corners. Bit of a twit, but save yourself the bother then. Don't round your corners off before you do this. It's just, it is awkward to try and round that corner off when it's not actually a straight edge, as you can see. Which end do you put it to? So just sort of try and centre it and it'll give you a wee tiny round. It's hardly worth it. You could do it with a punch better, I think. So that's going to be there, and that has to be able to tuck in there, which should be fine once you get your thing. So now we want to, a wee tip too, just while you're at it, get yourself 2 wee clothes pegs. And where you have creased it, you want that to stay so that when you're punching your holes for your ribbon, it doesn't move and you get a bad ribbon. So that should hold that nice and firm, and then hold these and just where you've marked your pencil, simply go in with your hole punch or whatever you're using. Don't have it too close to the edge because it'll rip through. Keep it in, you know, don't come to the edge where you're going to have no support. Same on the other side. And then all you have to do next is put your tea bags in. And to do that, I am putting the 20s to the front, and I want to add just a sticky dot, a glue dot, just to the bottom here so that it's going to grip onto that wee fold. So that one's going to go there, and this one is going to go up here. So that just keeps the two of them from bunching together. Simply put one in the centre, line that up so it's not above that crease, so it's not going to hold or be in the road, you know, when you're folding that down. Just press that there, line this one up and press it there, and that'll keep your two wee tea bags. Not that this is going to be open, she doesn't really have to open it, you know, they'll be able to get the tea bags out just by popping them, but that keeps them at the two levels, which I thought was nice. So now get your ribbon and thread it through your holes here. You want to go right through there, across the back, so just make sure you keep your ribbon nice and straight the way you want it to go through. Back through these holes. Got well twisted, haven't I? A bit victory, but you get there. I liked using this because this particular ribbon gives you a wee bit of stretch that when they go to take their tea bag out, there is a wee bit of room. You don't need it tight, super tight. So just tie it around the front and make a nice wee bow. And just cut away your waste. And then that should tuck in there nicely because you've trimmed it. So I hope you got that okay. So now we just need to do a bit of stamping for the front, and I'm using a thank you stamp from the Abstract Impressions. I like the type of it, so it makes a nice wee thank you. So I'm just going to ink it up in Memento, or in fact I'll use VersaFine because it's nice for lettering. It's a nice fine print. And I have a piece here just of scrap. Line it up. And then you just need to cut it. Now you can cut it with your scissors or your cutter or whatever you're happy with. I'm just going to go along here and chop it myself. Now you just need a scrap of the DSP and just use the opposite side. Put a couple of dimensionals. Oops. And just line it up there, and you're going to just do the same, cut it again. It's just nice to bring that colour to the outside as well as the inside. Just trim it along, and I'm just gluing it to the front now with a bit of wet glue. Phone's going to dinger. I really meant to turn it off. It's my grandson's 5th birthday today, and they've had a great old time all day long, and everybody's now commenting on the photographs. So that's it. I hope you liked it. I hope I was in shot for the whole thing, but I'm really happy with them, and I'll be sending these out to my October customers. So I hope you find it useful and you have a wee go yourself. That's me now. I'll be back again next week, so I'll see you then. Bye.